In this video, I'm gonna talk to you about reviews, why they're important, how to get more reviews, and why I think they're the secret sauce to increasing your leads, sales, customers, and traffic to your business. Hey there, my friend. My name is Hugo Fernandez, founder of Just Digital Link, a top-rated digital advertising agency based in Los Angeles. If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, make sure to subscribe to check out other marketing videos and marketing tips. So why are reviews important? A lot of times I see business owners just kind of dismiss it because they think it doesn't apply to their business because of their industry or whatever. The reality is it matters for any business that is providing a service, especially if you're providing a product. But in this video, I'm mostly going to focus on service providers. Means you're providing some sort of service to customers, whether it's B2B or B2C. It matters. If you Google your service, so in our case, Google digital marketing agency and then Los Angeles, typically you'll see what's called the local pack on Google. Means Google's listings, their Google My Business listings with the reviews on that. And that, after the ads, is the biggest piece of real estate on the first page. So it matters from a straight SEO standpoint because that is what shows up in search results. But you may be thinking, it doesn't apply to my industry or my clients or my customers don't pay attention to reviews. The reality is they do. Even if it's subconscious, even if all they're doing is they hear about you, they go Google your name to find out who you are, and then they see that you have 0 reviews. Or worse, you have 1 3-star review from a half-angry customer that left you a review. Now you look like a really bad company. There might be some hesitation. You're gonna have sales resistance. They're not gonna wanna do business with you. At the very least, they're gonna have a lot of reservations and the red flags are starting to flash and you're gonna have resistance. So your reputation is going to build itself whether you want to or not. Google and other platforms are going to curate these review sites and they're going to create your profiles for you. So it's better to build your reputation because otherwise your reputation could build itself and you might not like what is there. So you have to be intentional about collecting reviews. People are Googling your brand and it's a great signal for trust. So that's the first piece of advice is you have to realize that it's important for all the reasons that I've mentioned. If you listen to the intro of this video, I said, I'm Hugo Fernandez, founder of Just Digital Link, a top-rated advertising agency in Los Angeles. LA, New York are the biggest markets for ad agencies, yet we're still able to get really, really good opportunities with big companies, with great companies, simply because we have more reviews. We have good reviews from our actual clients that are thoughtful, that are well written, because we've actually provided great value, great service. Each person gets a unique experience. Therefore, it's not just about volume, it's about quantity and variation and making sure that you're getting honest reviews. And I'm able to say we run a top-rated advertising agency. Why? Because my customers say that, right? Our clients say we're good, therefore we're a top-rated agency. I don't need an award, I don't need all these things. I need my customers to tell us that we're doing a good job. And when we're not doing a good job, I also want them to tell us, okay? So it allowed me to say that and position myself as an authority or position when I go to speak or when I write content. Now it's like, hey, he runs a top-rated advertising agency or Just Digital is doing great stuff. Simply because you Google Just Digital, our name comes up, we have good reviews, honest reviews, we do good work, we try to do good work and treat people well, and therefore it builds our reputation. When a client reaches out to us, they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go with you because I've read your review from so-and-so that was in the same industry and I liked what it said, right? And if they even if they don't do that, we've noticed that our sales resistance goes down when people call us, right? And if they don't trust us, they're like, well, where are you guys? Why should I trust you? We can just send them a link to our reviews and say, look what dozens and dozens of other people have said about working with us. All right, so where should you focus on getting reviews? The obvious ones are Google, Yelp, Facebook has a review platform, and every industry has directories. So if you're a real estate agent, you have your Zillow profile, Trulia, and so forth. If you're a doctor, you have health grades, you have vitals, you have all these different profiles. If you're an attorney, same thing. Every industry, more or less, has different directories or websites where people already go to look for your services. So type in whatever business you're in, your city, and you'll see where you can go and create a profile and get reviews in those profiles. For us though, the main focus is Google and Yelp because they tend to rank the highest. Then third is Facebook. Obviously, if you're running an e-commerce brand, getting reviews on your website and Amazon, I can do a separate video on e-com brands and product brands on how you can leverage reviews to grow your business. And if you're a service provider, your timing of your reviews is also important. You have to make sure that your clients are excited about working with you so that they leave you a review. Oftentimes, one of the mistakes that I see businesses make is they wait until the very, very end to get a review, to request a review. But at the end, the client has already gotten what they wanted. They're less excited. They just want to move on with their life and they don't want to think about you anymore, right? So they just move on with their life, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll leave you a review. But then 2-3 weeks, a month passes by, and you still haven't gotten that client to leave you a review. So I like to do our reviews somewhere at the beginning or middle part of working with us. Why? Because they're excited. They've already given you money in exchange for your services, and therefore they're excited to work with you. You're more excited to work with them. They're more excited to work with you at the beginning, and so you can capture some of that excitement and say, hey, while I do X, Y, Z, would you mind leaving us a review? While I finish, in our case, setting up your campaign, or while we finish your designs, or if you liked your first batch of designs, can you leave us an awesome review on Google, on Yelp? And most of the time they say yes because it's a part of the process. They're engaged in the process. If we leave it till the end, they're moving on with their life. They're moving on with their business, and they're not going to leave us a review. So having a simple script to go along with that is also helpful, making it easy for them to leave you reviews. So what about bad reviews? A lot of the hesitation that I get from business owners or marketing people is they don't want a bad review out there. Well, one, a bad review makes you seem human. If we all make mistakes, as long as it's not a terrible review and you did something really, really bad, try to take care of that client, right? But inevitably, if you've been in business long enough, not everybody's going to be happy with you, and you might get some bad reviews. I try to deal with that outside of requesting a review to make sure that they're taken care of, or that we come to agreement on whatever it is that they're upset about. But I don't focus so much on the bad reviews, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to do good work for people, and I try to do the right thing. I'll tell you, to wrap all this up, I'll tell you a simple story of one of the reasons why I got into marketing. At the time, I had a sales job. I was working at a used car dealership. I was a used car salesman. I don't know if you've been to a dealership very lately, but they're not the most fun things to do. The last thing you want to do is talk to a used car salesman, right? They're like the ickiest people there. It was one of my first sales jobs. I felt like I was actually providing great value, great products, and great service to our clients. But when I looked online, we had like 3 1-star reviews and like 2 3-star reviews. And the owner was just like, forget about getting reviews. People are crummy, whatever. And I'm like, we sell hundreds and hundreds of cars. Why do we only have 3, 4, 5 reviews when we could get hundreds of reviews from happy clients who come and buy and refer their friends and refer their families, and we genuinely try to take care of them? I felt like I was genuinely doing a good job. I wasn't putting people in a bad product. I worked with them. I went above and beyond. I wanted to give my happy clients a voice. So what I did was, in the middle of the transaction, I would say, hey, you're excited about your car. While I get your paperwork ready, do you mind leaving us a review? And I had them pull out their phone, pull out their tablet, and leave us a review while I was getting part of their paperwork done. Within 6 months, I had people coming to the dealership asking only to talk to me. My sales doubled. I was able to increase my income. And at the end of the day, all I did was give my happy customers a voice. Eventually, we were rated a 4.7, 4.8 on all our online profiles because we gave our happy clients a voice. So as long as you're doing great work, you shouldn't be afraid of the bad reviews, because ultimately your good customers should outweigh the ones that are not happy. And always try to do the right thing, always respond, always be proactive. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and make sure to subscribe. I look forward to helping you build an epic business.